followed by Denitz, racing towards the 2 furlong marker now, and Sun Valley on the outside from Max Reef, and then Celestial Bounty and Triptych and Father Matthew. Then a gap to Leading Council and Denitz and Irish River and Don Justice, and then Main Reason. Inside the last quarter mile now, and Celestial Bounty coming there on the stand side of Triptych. Sun Valley in third. Back in fourth place is Max Reef, and they're followed by Denitz. It's Triptych and Celestial Bounty as they race inside the final furlong. Triptych the leader in the early Coolmore Irish 2000 Guineas from Celestial Bounty and Sun Valley. As they race up towards the finish, it's Triptych the leader. Triptych's going to win it, not the line. Triptych's the winner of the Irish Guineas from Celestial Bounty and Sun Valley.
Stakes with a penalty value of 86,750. Under starters orders, 8-1 Untold at the off. That's it, away they go. Celestial Storm a little slow out of the stalls, and the first to go on is the new favourite Park Express. So coming through the first half furlong, it's Park Express who's gone on under John Reed with the 8-1 Untold upsides, Shoreblade second and third. Behind these three races, Damister on the outside of Triptych for France, then another one for France, Double Bed, followed by Tremblant with a white noseband, and beginning to make the turn now at the end of the first quarter of a mile, and it's Park Express, John Reed for Ireland, Untold, Walter Swinburne in second, then Shoreblade bidding for his hat-trick in third place, and after these three come Damister and Double Bed. They're now about 7.5 furlongs from the finish, and they're all going over towards the far rails, where Park Express, with that large white noseband, continues to lead them for Ireland, followed by Untold in second place. Then Double Bed, Shoreblade and Damister all together. They're followed by the 4-year-old filly Triptych, and after her races the rank outsider Mona Lisa. They're inside the final 3/4 of a mile. After Mona Lisa races Tremblant, and the last three are Celestial Storm, then Bayamont for France, and finally Sia Carlem. 5 furlongs out, and it's still Park Express who took it up right at the onset of the race. Untold in second, so it's fillies 1 and 2, Shoreblade in 3, Damister for 4, Double Bed for France comes next, and then Triptych. They're only half a mile from home, so it's over the grandstands and Graham Good.
So Park Express leading from Untold in second place, and then Shoreblade in third. Sheikh Mohammed second and third in this Dubai Champion Stakes. Damister just behind him. Double Bed in the hoops. Triptych next to the rail. Celestial Storm gets closer. Bayamont being rode along. Mona Lisa losing touch. But it's still Park Express in the lead. But here comes Double Bed in the hoop jacket, and Double Bed with 2 furlongs to go throws down a big challenge to Park Express, who really quickens up now next to the rails. Park Express, Double Bed. Now Triptych has found room on the outside, and Triptych has quickened up, and Triptych has gone on a furlong and a half to go, and Triptych has stolen this. She's really quickened up and gone 3 clear. Here comes Celestial Storm with a noseband in second place, but Triptych has this from Celestial Storm and Park Express. Triptych out in front for a long time. Celestial Storm is closing. Triptych tied up. Celestial Storm really firing at the line, but at the post, Triptych wins at Celestial Storm second, Park Express third, Bayamont just 4 damage to 5, Untold 6, Double Bed 7, Shoreblade a disappointing 8, but has beaten 3. Those 3 are Tremblant, Sia Carlem, and last of all was Mona Lisa. And so victory has gone to this daughter of Riverman, Triptych, owned by Mr. Alan Corr, trained in France by Patrick Louis Bianco, who won this race back in '84 with Palace Music. This time Tony Cruz is the impressive jockey on this 4-1 winner, and Tony Cruz rides for Patrick Louis Bianco.
Coronation Cup, that's it, all installed, under orders and they're away. Interesting to see the jockeys for the first furlong, see if they can get actually a good strong hold on their horses, providing the reins don't slip. Sweaty horses, wet reins. Could be dodgy this, but Rakaposhi King leads for the first furlong, and Rakaposhi King opens up a lead over length to Nisnas and Triptych and a Catanango, 3 across the track. Maysoon is the back marker, and Rakaposhi King in the lead from Triptych, and then racing between these two, Catanango and Nisnas already having to be chased along. You can spot the dark green jacket looks black. That's on the outside. Maysoon, John Oaksey, going well in between them and behind them.
Yes, and Nisnas, I beg your pardon, Triptych going very well in second place, Joe.
Yes, she's got a nice lead there from Rakaposhi King, in a lovely position, ideally gets a real lead right into the dip. I don't think this filly wants to be in front too long, John. She just tends to idle once she goes very quickly from behind and rather pulls up a little bit.
And they appear to be going plenty fast enough for a Catanango. I saw Pat Edery change his whip there, pull his whip through. A Catanango normally would be closer to the leaders. I think they must be going a great gallop.
So Rakaposhi King in the lead, Triptych next to the rails, Nisnas being ridden along on the outside, a Catanango back in last place, and Maysoon has gone into 4th. They begin the descent as they reach the halfway stage in the Coronation Cup, and Rakaposhi King leads. Set 2 track records already this season. Triptych the mare in second place, running in her 21st Group 1 race. Nisnas is third, and here goes into Catanango on the outside under Padaderi, goes into third place. Maysoon still really swinging there back in fifth. The lightning flashes, they come past the 5 furlong marker, and Rakaposhi King has it. From Triptych in second place, looks to be running away. Then Catanango back in third, Maysoon is 4. Nisnas, the pace is just a bit too hot for him, levels up into the home straight in last place. And so it's Rakaposhi King in the lead, from in second place Triptych coming there in second place. And I do declare that when Steve Cawthon went down to the start, he hadn't got gloves on. He's certainly got gloves on now, just over 2 to go. It's Rakaposhi King in the lead, but look at the odds-on favourite, Triptych in behind in second. But Maysoon is on her heels too, and she can quicken. Catanango is on the left of the 4. They've just got a furlong and a half to go. And it's Rakaposhi King next to the rails. Here goes Triptych into the lead, and Triptych quickens up and makes these look very one-pace indeed. What an amazing mare this is. It's Triptych in the lead from Rakaposhi King second, and Catanango is third, and Triptych holds on, but Rakaposhi King rallies inside the final furlong. Triptych has it though, at the line, Triptych, Rakaposhi King, Catanango from Maysoon, well clear of Nisnas, who finished last. And so the outcome of this Hanson Trust Coronation Cup, a win for number 6, Triptych, owned by Mr. Alan Claw, the 5 to 4 on favourite.
And so as they come now towards the final 3 furlongs, over against the far rail, still Most Welcome alone there, with Pat Edery up the centre of the course. It's Ascot Knight still from Motley, then comes Triptych, Sir Harry Lewis, Ali Milor still there. These are followed by Shady Heights. The last 2 are Show Me Air and finally Sharp Noble. So the 2 outsiders right at the back of the field, which is now headed by Ascot Knight. It's Ascot Knight and Walter Swinburne in the lead. Coming down to the distance, Ascot Knight. But here comes the French pair, Triptych. And Triptych coming with a rare rattle on the outside, Steve Cawthon to take it up. But it's Triptych going on into the final half furlong. Triptych sprinting away clear. This great 5-year-old coming home in the mud at York from Ascot Knight, Sir Harry Lewis and...
Don't forget me, Triptych, the favourite 6 to 5. It's 4's Matoto, 6 to 1. Rest Me 8's Bar, and away they go in this £100,000 added Group 1 Dubai Champion Stakes. And the early leader, one of the 3 French challengers, Mill Native up on the outside against the rails, is Bold Arrangement. Bold Arrangement is being followed by Don't Forget Me, then Blessed Event right up there too. Then comes Triptych, who won this last year. They've completed a furlong already. And it's Bold Arrangement for England taking over in the lead. The horse who ran in the Kentucky Derby last year. Blessed Event, the filly, in second. Then in 3, with those hoop colours, the Trompolino colours, that's Mill Native. Closely followed by the great mare Triptych, then Risk Me on the outside. In the striped colours next is the German-bred Amerigo Vespucci. Then the outsider Ginobra, 200 to 1. Don't Forget Me's dropped back a place or 2, and the last 3 are Most Welcome. Then St Andrews also for France, and just last Mutoto in the yellow jacket, black epaulets. But up front, as they come now down to the end of the first half mile, the leader still Bold Arrangement on the near side of the hoops, Mill Native, then Blessed Event with a blue cap hidden on the far side. Triptych still in 4, the favourite. After her comes Risk Me, then Ginobra, the rank outsider. Most Welcome makes ground up towards the outside, and they're running now to halfway, just past halfway in the champion. So over to the grandstand, and Graham Good.
And new tactics is for Don't Forget Me, held up. There was no pace early on. Toto's got a lot of running to do. He's on the right of the picture. The favourite, Triptych, in the pale blue. They're inside the last half mile as Mill Native in the hoops comes through on the outside of Bold Arrangement. Next to the rails is Blessed Event. On the outside of these comes Risk Me. Most Welcome in the black and white coming with a run. Then comes Don't Forget Me, Triptych. Toto making ground on the outside as they pass the bushes. Just over 2 to go. Triptych covered up, settled in mid-division as they race down towards the final quarter mile. And it's Mill Native in the hoops. Next to the rails is Blessed Event. Then Most Welcome on the outside of Risk Me. Tucked in behind these comes Triptych and travelling well. Toto with a lot of running to do as Most Welcome goes to home now in the Dubai Champion Stakes. They're inside the final furlong, and Most Welcome has the call. But here comes a French mare, Triptych, flying as she normally does. She comes through to take Most Welcome, and she goes on for an emphatic win. And Triptych wins this for the 2nd year running. Triptych the easy winner, Most Welcome second. St Andrews stayed on well to be 3rd. Then came Blessed Event and Risk Me and Don't Forget Me, and behind that one came Mill Native. Behind that one, Toto. Then Amerigo Vespucci, followed by Ginobra, and last of all was Bold Arrangement. And so the winner of this, the Dubai Champion Stakes, is number 4, Triptych, owned by Mr. Alan Claw.
一番最後ゲートに向かいました。スタートしました。綺麗に飛び出しています。 内少し変えたかアワーウェイバリースターでありますが、先行争いです。中からはキングフローリックが飛び出していきます。キングフローリックかわしてケープポイントが行きかけますが、両番並んでの競り合いです。その外をつきましてウォローボーイが3番手、4番手にはクリロータリーです。そして5番手には地方からのガルダンが追走しますが、その後には2馬審査。このグループは並んで外はトリプティクが続きますが、この辺りはまだ並んでいます。外からはハーバークラウンがここから抜け出しにかかります。そのうちには1番のアワーウェイバリースターが追走、その後には3馬審査です。シンボリカールが最後方からこれを追走します。3コーナーのカーブです。先頭はケープポイントが体半分リードです。2番手にはキングフローリックです。その後には外からクリロータリーが動いてぐんぐんと今単独2番手に上がる勢いでありますが、その後には2馬身から3馬身置かれていますが、内々はガルダンです。この辺りさあ5方から動いていきますが、依然としてまだアワーウェイバリースターは後ろから3頭目であります。その後後方にはトリプティクが現在最高峰です。トリプティクが最高峰です。ここからどうして差を詰めるか。さあこの辺りちょっと離れていきます。ゴールまで前600を切りました。ケープポイントが先頭です。ケープポイントが先頭で1馬身から2馬身のリード。2番手にはクリロータリーです。クリロータリーが現在2番手ですが、内をついたキングフローリック、この辺りもさあ2番手の位置頑張っていますが、最内からはトリプティク、最内からトリプティクがぐんぐんと来る、ぐんぐんとトリプティクが来る。一気に2番手に上がった。先頭に接近するか。ここで早くも先頭だ。トリプティクこの辺り一気に先頭に立った。あと150です。強いトリプティク強い。3馬身から4馬身懸命にアワーウェイバリースターが2番手の位置上がってくる。先頭はトリプティク先頭五輪圧勝でやります。2番手にはアワーウェイバリースターでやります。その後にはケープポイント、外からはシンボリカールです。向こう上面最高峰3コーナーではやや置かれ気味かと思われた7番のトリプティクでありますが、直線を向いてゴール前は内から鋭く伸びてきました。そして2番手にも1番のアワーウェイバリースターです。
ゲートが開いてスタートが切られました。世界の強豪が揃って14頭、距離 2400m に力を競います。さあ正面スタンド前の先行争い、やはりレジェンドが行きました。海老沢誠司、このメンバーでは仮面には通用しない、思い切って大逃げを打つといった海老沢。さあどんな逃げを見せるでしょうか。ちょっとかかっているか、抑えています。そして後衛の雄ガルダンが2番手につけて第1コーナー左手にカーブを切っていきます。5枠の2頭が先頭2番手、そして外を行きましてイギリスのクラシックホースムーンマッドネスが3番手につけました。3番手から2番手、その内側にアワウェイバリースターであります。さらに黒い帽子のイヤです。そして外を通りましてトリプティクでありますが、一気にムーンマッドネスが先頭に立ちました。さあ向こう上面の直線コースでありますが、パッドエデリー騎乗のムーンマッドネス一気に先頭に立ちまして、ムーンマッドネスが逃げを打ちました。大逃げです。早くも7馬身ぐらい、7馬身から8馬身差をつけました。そしてルグロリュウが2番手、3番手にレジェンドであります。そして内にガルダン、外を通りましてガルダン、そしてアワウェイバリースターがつけています。さあ中段ですが、ここにコックニーラス、さらに黒い帽子のイヤです。その向こう側を行きまして3番が東海ローマン、さらに外を通りましてサウスジェットが上がっていきました。さあ3コーナーのカーブでありますが、先頭に立っていますのがムーンマッドです。ムーンマッドですがタッキ逃げました。同じ7枠ルグロリュウが2番手で3コーナーをカーブして、これから4コーナーに向かっていきますが、外を通って後続の各馬ぐんぐん差を詰めてまいりました。差がぐーんと縮まりました。さあ3コーナーから4コーナーに向かいますが、先頭はムーンマッドです。そしてレジェンド帝王が上がってきた。そしてガルダンも差を詰めてまいります。そしてその後ろにトリプティクが取り付いてまいりました。マウンテンキングダム、さらにアワウェイバリースターであります。トリプティクがその後ろであります。さあ4コーナーをカーブして直線コース、トリプティクはまだ後方であります。先頭にはムーンマッドです。直線コースを向きました。そしてルグロリュウやってくる。さらに赤い帽子アワウェイバリースター、レジェンド帝王来た。そしてマウンテンキングダム、横に広がったトリプティクが真ん中中段であります。先頭はこの辺りルグロリュウ変わったが、ルグロリュウまだ250ある。ルグロリュウ先頭だ。そしてサウスジェット突っ込んでくる。先頭はルグロリュウ、そしてサウスジェット外の方からダイナクトです。岡部のダイナクトですか。アクトレスが来た。しかしルグロリュウセット、そして2着にサウスジェット、3着にダイナクトレスです。勝ったのはルグロリュウです。アメリカ日本で G1 を連覇しました。勝ったのは11番フランスのルグロリュウです。
So long. Oh, let's wish him well. Let's wish them all well. There's 4 runners, but what a fascinating race. We expect the pace to come from Bin Pasha. and she leads by 3 parts of a length. Padedery on the outside on Moon Madness, and then Triptych in the dark colours, and the grey is Infamy, and that's in last place. And Bin Pasha leads from Moon Madness on the outside, then Triptych, and then Infamy back in 4th place. So Bin Pasha leading from Moon Madness, really moving well on the outside. Infamy, the grey, back in 3rd, and Triptych, see what a peculiar round action. She sort of comes down on the ground, doesn't she? Triptych back in 4th place. But the ground might be just a bit too firm for her, and well, we don't know. We'll see. Bin Pasha leads from Moon Madness and Infamy, and Triptych back in 4th and last place. And Steve Cawthon just niggling along, you know. She's just losing touch. She's about 3 behind Infamy, and that's a length and a half behind the leading pair, who pass a mile pole now. And it's Bin Pasha on the inside of Moon Madness, and Triptych, you know, is you know, she's just losing her place. She's going 5 behind now, and Steve Cawthon's having to ride her along. Moon Madness going on at the top of the hill, 7 to race. Now Triptych is starting to race. She's just closing on Infamy, and Moon Madness leads by 3 lengths. The Bin Pasha in 2nd, Infamy 3rd, and Triptych in 4th. They come down towards the halfway stage. Halfway now, Moon Madness 3 clear of Bin Pasha and Infamy, and now Triptych again just starting to niggle along again. She's just losing a length or 2 as Moon Madness starts to begin the descent. 5 to race. Moon Madness by 3 lengths, and Infamy now sweeps past Bin Pasha, and back in last place Triptych trying to close. She is closing. They start the sweep round Tattenham Corner, and it's Moon Madness in the lead from Bin Pasha in 2nd, Infamy, and now Triptych on an even keel and closing. But Moon Madness goes for home, and Padedery is quick in the pace. He's driven some pace into the race. 3 to go, and Moon Madness is ahead of Infamy, the grey, Bin Pasha, and now Triptych pulled to the outside, and she's starting to race now, and they're in line for home, just over 2 to go. Moon Madness has it from Infamy, but Triptych now is looking strong. Bin Pasha has dropped away. They've got a furlong and a half to go, and it's going to be a wide open race. Moon Madness with Infamy putting in a challenge, and Triptych looking as well as any now on the outside, and Triptych now puts a challenge to Moon Madness, but he's a brave horse. However, he's been passed by Triptych, who goes on from Infamy in 2nd place. Moon Madness 3rd at best, and Infamy tries to put the challenge to Triptych, but Triptych has the answer. Triptych wins. Infamy is 2nd, Moon Madness 3rd, Bin Pasha is 4th. A most fascinating race for this Group 1 Hanson Coronation Cup. It's gone to the favourite, number 9 Triptych, by Mr. Peter M. Brandt, trained in France by Patrick Louis Biancone at 11 to 8, and ridden by Steve Cawthon, his 39th winner of the season. 2nd is number 8 Infamy, who's won a cracking race for Ray Cochrane. 3rd is number 4 Moon Madness, ridden by Padedery. Well, if you'd backed the favourite at the halfway stage, your heart should certainly have been in your mouth.